So I want to have you help me welcome the chairman of our company, my partner for 25 years. Boom.
I don't have a clicker. I didn't write a speech. You just told me to. I love this. I love Petro. He gave me a Rolex, by the way, when we got here. How about that? And Frank Sullivan bought us $500 show tickets to Celine Dion. I recommend everybody go to that if you get a chance. Now, that doesn't mean you all have to run out and buy me a watch or tickets, but we'll accept that. Hey, the theme of this meeting should be belief. Okay? And my belief in you is substantial because a lot of you, we've had long-term relationships, some short-term relationships, but I believe you can make a lot of money here versus anywhere else because of what's going on in the economy and because I know how this opportunity works. And the reason you need to learn to, all this stuff is great about the belief system of the insurance products at work. Insurance products have never been better and distribution's never been lower. So the opportunity's never been bigger. But something happened 48 hours ago that you need to, I paid attention to it because it's going to change the landscape dramatically. Harry Dent, if you don't know who he is, go look him up because his predictions have been pretty accurate. Harry Dent announced 48 hours ago on MSNBC, I believe it was, that the Dow was going to hit 6,000, and most people didn't pay attention to that. What do you think that means? If the Dow hits 6,000, people are going to lose 2/3 of their retirement nest egg over the next 24 months. What do you think the government's going to do? Right? When they realize they just lost 2/3 of the taxes on $17 trillion. And if you look, people say, well, that could never happen. It happened before. It happened in 29 with the crash. It recovered 4 years later, it crashed again, and it took till the 1950s to recover. This is a sense of urgency business that you can make millions in if you become what I call a first responder. Lindsey Byram coined that phrase. We've got to go out there and tell people about this so they don't lose 2/3 of their retirement income. The government's going to lose 2/3 of their taxes on that $17 trillion. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to raise taxes or just say, oh, that just happened? It's going to be a panic attack in this country like you've never seen before. And we've never, this is so serious that you're in the best place to be the guy that can go out and deliver this message. We know what we believe in. We know we believe in eliminating taxes entirely on your retirement. We know that we believe in putting your money in a place that will grow tax deferred, take it out tax-free. There's only 3 places you can do that. One of them's in bonds. That doesn't pay very well, right? Second one's Roth and a properly structured insurance product. But I don't sell insurance. I sell hope and opportunity, and I hope you do too. And that hope and opportunity is for a guy like Al Carty a year ago who comes out of an industry that was great, but his company decided to sell, and guess what happened to his job? And so he comes in very serious now about building a financial service company. He says, I'm going to make $1 million in 3 years. And this is not a 6-month business. This is a 2 or 3 year business to make a living at and make a fortune. So Al started, and Al's been with us a year. And are you close to $500,000? He's halfway there in a year, not 3 years. He's got an accountant. Leo, where's Leo? Stand up a second. Leo's a CPA. He's a CFO for many major companies. I mean, look at him. Is there anything he looks like he can do you can't? Right? Leo's going to make $500,000. First year in the business. You know? Where is Joel de Guzman? Where are you? Stand up, Joel. Have your people stand up. Joel de Guzman came into this business and is one of our top recruiters and builders. You're going to hear about all these, go ahead, systems. This guy's on track for 7-figure income. Where are you going to go find those kind of jobs in America today? If you're kind of good and you go talk to 2 or 3 people a day, and I don't have all those fancy presentations Petro and them do, I said, you got the old or the new? Is it going to be taxed or tax-free? Then I put somebody on the phone who knows, like Al or somebody knows how to close them. And I make an override, but they get a sale. I like to help people recruit and build this thing because of the money that's involved in it. So I want you to think about this a second. I want you to go to your room tonight and think about how bad you want this business and how big you want to get. And get a loan and think about it. And think about next year when you come to this thing, not be by yourself, because I was by myself last year, and this year you got, what, 15, 20 people? Next year you'll have 25, 30, 100? And that's how this business works. It works with your belief in yourself. As you believe, you receive. So you've got to start thinking this thing. And look, there's no other business I know you can make a sale a week and make $180,000 a year. There's not another business you can go get 10 people to make a sale a week and make a 7-figure income. Now, you may say, well, I don't know if I can learn all that stuff. I don't know how that stuff works. Petro hates me saying this, but I haven't made a sale since Jimmy Carter was president. I don't intend to. But I'm going to recruit a lot of people that do, because right now 50% of the people in America hate their job. They don't like their profession. And they're wandering around like ships without a rudder. I love listening to Mark Victor Hansen's tapes. He's sitting on the front row. He's one of my heroes. He made a tape with, I think it was for Napoleon Hill, was it? Earl Nightingale. I listen to that thing all the time because it talks about belief in yourself, and the secret, biggest secret, is to set goals and write them down and look at them every day. And it doesn't start out like, you're going to make $1 million, but if you just talk to people about an opportunity, not insurance, okay? Because if you start talking about insurance and all this stuff, it turns them off. So I start talking to people about what's in it for them and how quick I can help them get that. Does that make sense? And we have so much talent in this room, it's incredible. Some of the older guys that are coming in, I can't even tell you. Dave Regis, where are you at? Right there? Front row. I should have known you were on the front row. Lindsey Byram. How old are you, Lindsey? 60? Lindsey Byram and I used to be in business together 20 years ago. He told me, because his brother had 2 strokes, 2 heart attacks in 1 year, and would living benefits have made a difference? See, not only did it affect his brother's family, but it affected him and his church's family to help out. So that's enough about the crusade. Everybody knows somebody, right? But these guys that are coming in understand the secrets to our system, and we're going to explain all that to you tomorrow, how if you just learn 5 simple steps, thanks to Al and them to put it in a video, and Brian, how easy it is if you'll follow those steps with everybody you recruit. Look, Mark Hansen sold the business for $65 million. He followed those steps. What's wrong with the guy you're talking to? Step number 1, we want to meet the wife. She was there. Step number 2, became a product of the product. Step number 3, list the people, right? And then we want to contact them. And it's not like the old days, Al, we had to get in the car, knock on the door, have that little deal. Somebody walks in, and they give you that look like, what are you doing there? With that little brochure. Now it's, are you in front of your computer? Watch this. And if you did that 3 times a day, no way you can't make $100,000 a year. No way. So I want you to leave this meeting and think about this meeting and your belief system in yourself, what you think you can make and do with this thing. And we're going to give you the tools to do it tomorrow, and we're going to blow this thing up. Deal?